Okay, so today I'm gonna bring you the patch notes for Paladins. So if you've been noticed, they last week they've been releasing some how I can say it teasers about the new champion. Sometimes it's hard to say the names, and you could see that. She was like a bounty hunter. You could see the cards like that. They were teasing. Of course, there were some that were some for skins, but at the same time, was others is the cards for the champion. And then they released the trail, like that teaser trailer, that you could see the champion how it was, and that she's a bounty hunter, and she was after Sky, because she is like a bounty hunter. Someone pays to hunt certain people, so she was after Sky. So like we knew like this year they are releasing a lot of champions, because like they say because of last year like that, they needed to release more champions at the same time to bring more quality for the game, like people to play more the game and not get bored like, oh, we don't have a champion, it's the same champions, only balancing. So that's they reduced even the time, right? It was 3 months and now they reduced to 2 months. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So this patch notes is called Paladins Trickshot. As you can see, the image is very good, like money, an aim and bullets in here. So new champion Saati, the Trickshot. She seems very good, like how it is. The design of her seems very good. So no expense is spared to the best of the best. She may work for money, but she makes her money work for her. With the latest equipment to complement their skills, you may try to take cover, but not even a solid cover can save you from Saati the trick shot. To you, a coin flip is a gamble. For her, it's an opportunity. If you hear that she's after your bounty, you might as well stop running and meet her face to face. Either way, it only delays her next night out. The biggest marks yet still mark the realm. On those big bounties will found a lot of carousel, because if you saw the trailer, she tossed a coin and then she shots to the coin and almost hit Sky. So showing that, and people were saying if that was going to be a skill of her, who knows. So overview, she's got the role is she's a damager. People were thinking that she was going to be a flanker. It's not. Elf 2200, not bad for a damager. You can't have a lot of elf. Weapon, hand cannon, a heavy semi-automatic pistol that deals 525 damage every 0.5 seconds, has a maximum count of 7 and is fully effective up to 60 units. Okay, so doesn't have a lot of long range. She's like medium range. Okay, 7 ammo only, the maximum that she has. 525 damage every 0.5 seconds. Maybe I don't know, like if it's too much or not. It's hard sometimes because of the ammo and the range. So it's sometimes I don't want to say that that's too much the damage. So not gonna give the opinion here, but seems good. Okay, alternate fire Ricochet. So there it is. Flip an arcing coin into the air that travels up to 200 units. Okay, very long range. The coin will deal 100 damage to the enemy it comes in contact with. While active, so only tossing the coin already does damage. Okay, while activated, it deals 250 damage to the closest enemy within 60 units of the coin for every shot that you land on the coin. The coin will be destroyed after landing 4 shots on it, exploding and dealing 550 damage to the enemies within 10 units. Consumes 2 pips. What's that pips? Maybe it's the passive. They don't say here the passive, right? We have to see what it is, pips, because they don't have here nothing about that. Okay, but so only tossing the coin you can be in long range and toss the coin will deal 100 damage. But when it's activated, it deals 250 damage to the closest enemies within 65 units of the coin. Okay, when the coin is going to travel, that is the near, it will take 250 damage for every shot. Okay, so it's like you toss and the guy that's near you firing to the coin will deal a lot of damage to that, 250, and then after 4 shots on the coin she explodes and deal 550 damage to enemies within 10 units. Okay, seems a good, of course, like 10 units, like it's short, so they need to be close to each other. So what they are saying is like toss to the tank is what it is, and then like that the others near to the tank, like supports like that, will take damage too. It depends a lot, and it consumes 2 pips that we don't know what it is. Then we have ability 1, but this alternate firearms is very good. Of course, it's gonna be, you're gonna need this to aim correct to the coin. That's gonna be a problem. Ability 1, blast back, ignite a kicking backflip to the enemies in a 45 unit cone in front of Saati. This attack deals 250 damage to the enemies within the range and sets them on fire for 2 seconds. Push yourself back up to 25 units while all enemies are also knocked back up to 20 units. Consumes 4 pips. Holy shit, how? Ignite a kicking backflip to enemies in 45 units in a cone. Okay. This attack deals 250 damage to enemies within the range and sets them on fire, so it can attack to a lot of people, to the enemies. Push yourself back too, while enemies are also knocked back. Okay, interesting ability. Very interesting. So it has a good range. Has a, some like, okay, short range, right? But it's good. Like if a flanker comes to you, you can use this ability, or if a tank comes to you too, like Fernando, you can use this ability too. So very good, nicely done. I think these 2 are good. This, like, it's a Japan, of course. Ability 2, Dead Ringer. Deploy a face smile of Saati onto the battlefield. Saati is granted 1.5 seconds of invisibility when deployed. Okay, this cardboard cutout fires 3 shots. This cardboard cutout fires 3 shots that deal 150 damage every 1 second in straight line from off it. The Dead Ringer Decoy, is there something that we know? The Dead Ringer Decoy has the Dead Ringer Decoy has 1500 health and reveals enemies for 1 second for every shot that the enemy lands on Decoy. Landing a killing blow on the Dead Ring Decoy will reveal that enemy to Saati for 3 seconds, consumes 4 pips. Okay, so she deploys that on the ground, she goes invisible for 1.5 seconds. The cardboard cutout fires 3 shots, okay? Right, but it's a straight line. I think the damage needs to be nerfed, because it has a lot of health. Or they nerf the damage or they nerf the health. It's too much. The Decoy has 1, okay? And reveals enemies for 1 second for every shot that the enemy lands on Decoy. So if the enemies try to strike that, the Dead Ringer, the Decoy, where it is, the Dead Ringer reveals where the enemies are, like that, you know. And I don't know if all your team sees or is only your character, Saati. I don't know. Then killing Decoy, landing a killing ball for every shot that enemy lands on Decoy. Landing a killing ball on the Decoy will reveal that enemy Saati for 3 seconds. Okay. When it's a kill, like when they are shooting and they don't kill, reveals for 1 second. When they kill the Dead Ringer, reveals for 3 seconds. So you want them to kill the Dead Ringer to see more time. Okay, and consumes 4 pips, so she's around these pips. Then ultimate wallbang. Supercharge your head cannon to fire up to 3 bullets. Okay, each bullet pierces through the world on enemies, dealing 777 damage to anyone unlucky enough to be in the way. So like pass through shields, pass through walls, rocks. So imagine you put in a way, you fire fast, so like you know where is the enemies coming, you use the ultimate 3 shots and everyone will take the damage if you aim correctly. Even shields, walls, nothing can stop. Okay, that's a good ability. That's a good ability. Of course, it's only 3 bullets. That's a shame, but I understand at the same time. Then her kit seems very good. Her kit seems very good and interesting for the game. Talents, default, improvised. The decoy is now more cost effective to use in battle. The dead ring decoy will now cost 3 pips, okay, decreasing instead of 4, and will explode, dealing 500 damage to enemies within a 10 unit radius. Because the dead ring decoy, when it explodes, only shows damage for 3 seconds. In here, like that, it will do 500 damage. That's good. But the problem is 10 unit radius. It's like, it's useless. It's almost useless. I understand that's why they put as a default, because it's useless. Nobody will stay near that strike. So, the level 2 window of opportunity. Blast back now knocks enemies straight up, and enemies take 20% damage, 20% more damage from Saati for 1.5 seconds. Okay, very good. A good talent. And level 8, heads or tails. Ricochet shot deals 200% more damage to shields, reveals enemies for 1 second, and heals Saati for 135 health. I used to go and say, what is the best talent? This, head or tails. Ricochet shots deal 20% more damage to shields. Very good. You can destroy immediate shields. Reveals enemies for 1 second. Okay, not a lot. And heal. This is the best talent for her. This is the best talent. Then is the level 2, then is then is the default. Come on. It's easy to understand what is the best. Yes, you can say, oh, but it's hard to hit on the coin, right? Okay, but come on. Then we have the cards. Weapons and armor. The alternate fire. You can see that work for the cards is very good that they do, and like I always say, it tells you about the lore of the character that they one day they talk about that tells you. Then we have the cosmetics. So we have Iced Out, that is a skin for Saati. It's limited. It's like nothing interesting. It's like the clothes and the hair change, but nothing like captivates. Unlock it through Season Pass. This skin will become unavailable after Season Pass 2021 has finished. So this skin is only through the Season Pass. So if you want this, you need to buy the Season Pass. Then we have Hotshot. Okay, this seems better, because like red, right, the dress, the hair, orange with red. So this is better. The Hotshot skin can be purchased for 60,000 gold or 300 crystals. The Season Pass 2021 holders will automatically unlock this skin, because when you buy Season Pass, you obtain a lot of skins immediately. But if you don't have it, you can buy it with gold or crystals. And then you have the golden Saati, that again, very good, because it's black and gold, so a very good skin too. I like that. Then we have the MVP poses, the default, all in day's work, the emotes, the default, heads or tails. Okay, very nice. Then we have the Paladins Nightfall Event Pass. Take this to the shadows with our latest event pass, Nightfall. Instant unlock corvus for purchasing and unlock a total of 24 levels of reward as you play. Players can also purchase a buy all option to get all content in the Nightfall event pass instantly. That you purchase the buy all option, you get everything immediately. Meanwhile, if you don't buy that, you have 24 levels to do it, but you obtain immediate disc skin for corvus. So instant unlocks exclusive to event pass purchasers. 50% experience and gold boost, of course, and you obtain immediate this skin for corvus. Very good, the skin. I have to say, the skin is very good. It's like he's a vampire. And then like the artwork, the paint, like the colors, very good, I have to say. We have the level 12 Temperance Sky. It's like a succubus. Again, well drawn. I like the skin how it is. I know it's well done. Okay, very good. Sky receives some love in terms of skin. Not bad. I mean, it's amazing skin. 2 skins that are amazing. You receive for free the Midnight Royal Corvus. That's a color palette, you can see, but it's good too. it's good. It's like the colors, because of the colors how it is, very nice. Level 24, you receive the Devilish Sky. In terms of colors, like it's another color palette, of course, but it's not very good like this. This is the best one. Like these three are good. It is like Then other event pass exclusive unlocks, static spray, the 3D sprays, because it's for Halloween, because don't forget that they do patch, because then it's 2 months until another patch note come. We have avatars, very good, MVV pose, and the death card. Okay, that's good. Then we have Trials of Realms, you know what it is, complete, receive, so showing the dates that they unlock, very good. Lunar cost unlock November 3rd, ooh, it's long. Okay, then unlocks, general, 300, it is still in this, don't forget this, on Trials of Realm. That what unlocks 350 crystals, 3000 bounty coins, 120,000 gold, 1 time event pass level, event pass team booster, skin booster, and 2 times titles. The static spray, very good, I like it. Animated spray is very cute. They did well job there. 3D sprays, a television is like, and this is better. The television is like, what the fuck is that? I understand that it's about to do the movie The Ring, but it's like, this avatar is very good too. MV pose. For this, it's better. I like it. For rock is like. Then we have limited time modes. The Trickshot patch will feature 4 unique and 4 previous popular modes that rotate through patch cycle. Each week there will be a different limited time mode available from midnight Friday until 8 AM on Monday EST. These are some quick previews of what to expect next. Cosmic Death, Genius move at speed of light or fast as time, and space will allow him. General mode with extreme increased ultimate charge, gain rate, and blazing fast movement speed. Rampage, all Ram, all Chaos, wreak walk across the realm with all players as Ram, featuring decreased cooldowns across your abilities and ultimates. Seems interesting this. Claws Out, tired of getting sniped from a mile away, come on down to Claws Out, featuring all Kogas with claws without energy drain, alongside decreasing agility, cooldown and damage. This shoe seems very good, this is like so bad. Then we have more customizations. It's skins, they talk customizations because skins it's when the patch comes, don't forget that, and customization things that will come later on the patch, that's why they call customizations. So customizations, Pumpkin Patch Ray, so Ray will receive a new skin, because these are about Halloween, that's why. Available in Spooky Scare Chest on September 15th, this when this skin will come out, and it's very cool. It's for Ray, she's receiving already a new skin, very nice. We have Revenant Torvald that they showed that Torvald was going to get a skin, only now that's gonna get. Available in Snowfall Chest on September 29th. It's very good, this skin. We have the Bare Bones Dredge available as event pass exclusive in Bounty Store. Only in Bounty Store you can obtain this, so don't forget. Again, this skin will be on the Spooky Scare Chest on September 5th. The Torvald on Snowfall Chest available September 29th. And the Bare Bones Dredge, there is a fucking amazing skin. Holy shit. My god. Available as event pass exclusive in Bounty Store. You need to go on Bounty Store to buy this. But don't forget how it works. Available as event pass exclusive in Bounty Store. Don't forget. Then we have the Golden Inara available from level 50 Mastery. Very amazing. Like the golden skins, they are always good because of, like I said, gold and the black. So very good. And then they're gonna put Shu. Golden Series away from level 50. Amazing too. Amazing. And then we have a mount, the Sky Whale mount, available as a DLC purchase. How is this gonna work on the game? It's like, what the fuck, this is kinda bad. It's like, I understand that they don't want to put like lions always like that, but it's like a whale. Doesn't seem very good. Then we have pride avatars, so we have gender queer, gender fluid, demisexual, gender polysexual, straight Holly. We have Fall Community Avatar Submission Program, okay, that they did. Here they are the avatars that these people, you can see the names that they did. Let's see, I like this, that is from like dead face, right, or like from the face of Scream. These curves disappearing is good too. These shoes are good, like these are closing eyes, good, like these only like flames. These, I like these too. Like the only one that I don't like is this. The rest of them I like it, they are good. This one is like eh. Then we have chest, so spooky scary. That's a price for on the crystals. Release date September 15. The contents it is Pumpkin Patch Ray and other skins that already exist in game. Snowfall, price for other crystals September 29. They will be having a Torvald and then other skins that exist on the game. The playtime price for other crystals will come on October 13 and comes with skins that already exist on the game. Then we have Stone Keep map update day and night. That they talk about this, that they will put day and night cycle on certain maps. So do not comment with this map. We will want to accomplish two main goals. First, we want to color scheme and architect design to very obvious reflect that Stone Keep is a magistrate city, so like that people know, the players know. And two, we want to use this rework to introduce a much more urban environment, something we never really put into Paladins before. We want this map to feel more like a bustling medieval metropolis, and we want to expand on skybox to reinforce that. The sheer cliff drop is gone, replaced by a wide swath of additional city builds across the board canal. We intend the map to feel more like a small place of much larger world instead of castle sitting alone atop a hill. As for the lighting, we want to keep test multiple light scenarios on maps for some time, and this seems like a good place to start. Thanks to city setting, we are able to integrate many sources of artificial light into visual design, so we could continue to highlight important routes and landmarks in the dark. We are very excited to see how both versions of this map, updated map, are received, and we hope you enjoy playing. So showing how it's gonna be. Nicely done. Okay, it seems good. Like they are putting day and night cycle. It's good, but it's like maybe can bring some problems at the same time, right? Because we know that sometimes like like if people lower the graphics or lighting, will they can see? Like never know. Then general updates. So the local that some offers seems to work as well as we will hope, so this patch will put some time into making things better. The bounty star should be more functional, some unattached backlist words are being unbacklisted, and champion master should be given the correct rewards. So bounty star as of our upcoming outfix, daily quest will once again award bounty coins, increase from previous star to 30 normal and 6 so 30 is normal and 6 hard. Players will now have opportunity to earn additional bounty coins in event pass and trials of the realm. Keep our eyes peeled for a new dread skin, only available with the bounty star we already saw in top. In addition, we are bringing back limited quantities and adding boosters as another way to spend those hard-earned coins. Free rewards, we increase the number of rewards that can be claimed per day from 5 to 45 for players in regions where ads are available. We will be continuing to monitor the system and make adjustments. Prohibit words blacklists. We have made some adjustments here. Players can now type Cassie without getting asterisked out. Update on Sharp Master rewards. With regards to report that Masters were collected a wide expect rewards, we believe this has been fixed. If players are still experiencing this issue, please let us know and we will try to get it sorted out. Player account name will be useful in tracking down any further problems. Of course, you should always say your account name, like that it's easy to see. Then we have the balancing, so let's go. Androx Defiance reduce range to 20, buying time reduce ammo scale to 1-1. And then they explain why they do that. Atlas Unstable Feature, Increase the range to 25, temporal device reduce the cooldown penalty to 55%, so above 2 Atlas. Then we have Cassie Crossbow, increase the projectile speed by 5%, increase projectile size by 10%, so people like play Cassie, now they got the buff. Corvus, Officer's Pistol, increase damage per shot to 74 damage, increases the maximum effective range to 125. In projection, increase the cooldown reduction by choosing to not teleport to 2 seconds. Then we have Eevee, Blink, reduce the time until teleport to 0.1 seconds. Over the Moon, increase damage buff to 25%. Fernando, Aegis, increase resource required to bring shield up to 20%, to reduce the base rate of shield resource regeneration by 11%, increase time after taking damage before full rate of recharge begins to 0.7 seconds, and new, added a 1.5 delay after shield is completely destroyed before recharging will begin. So this is good like that, it's not like, oh, it got destroyed, I'm good, it's alright, so there is a delay. So this is a good thing that they did. Grover Deep Roots. Current, crippling throw will hit enemies hit and will change between nearby enemies up to 3 times. And new, hitting an enemy with crippling throw will change a lesser effect to up 3 nearby enemies, slowing them for 35% for 2 seconds. So showing what they did now. Okay. We have to see. They are always changing Grover, sorry, because like they are like they don't know what to do with the champion because he's so old, that champion, that's hard to put for new ones. That's why. Octavia, designated sights, increase damage per shot while aiming down sights to 450. Increase the maximum effective range to 125. Slightly increase accuracy. Okay, so like that, people that are from long range and like using the downsides and like that to give them the benefit, not like, oh, it's not worth to use that. Okay. Series, Mortal Reach, reduce the effectiveness of the healing tick rate modification to 20%. Shaolin, Desert Silence, new, reduce the cooldown of Crippling Arrow by 1 second. Crippling Arrow now silence and slow the enemy by 50% for 2 seconds. Isn't this too much? Slows and silence by 50% for 2 seconds? I think this is too much. Withdrawal, reduce the cooldown for 11 seconds, and Rapid Shot, reduce the cooldown for 12 seconds. Sky, Smoke and Daggers, basically per second, now they reduce to 100. This is good, like that she's not always healing. A new smoke screen no longer applies invisibility to you. Okay, so when she uses the smoke screen, no longer applies invisibility to you. So for what is that smoke screen? Before it was to get invisible. So now it's only like dust in there. Okay. Okay, smoke and dagger is overperformed, but doesn't prevent. This change brings down the effect of healing base and removes some of utility that the Sky will otherwise get in addition to the town's other benefits. Okay, I understand what they want to say, but like, gonna hurt a little bit of her because she's a flanker. She doesn't have a lot of health, so it's like, I don't know if that people will like that. Then we have Strix, Talon Rifle, reduce the time after shot before you get shot again to 1.2 seconds. Okay, not a huge buff, but. And Pistol, reduce the vertical and horizontal recoil by 50%. And new, now automatic, does not require an individual press for each shot. Okay. Terminus, Power Siphon, increased resource consumption to 22.5% seconds. Okay, Jesus. Tyra, Nade Launcher, reduce damage to 650 damage. And in the fray, reduce scaling to 44%. Okay, immediate nerfing her. Vatur, Involved Charge, reduce the effectiveness to 12%. And then we have the bug fix for champions, you can see, and in general. Like, overall, like, it's a good patch. You see a lot of balancing for certain champions. Because they certain times that players play a lot because they know that the balance wasn't very good to them. because certain ones were receiving small nerfs or buffs, and like then of course, so that balancing is good, but I think like they should too balancing the items that you buy, right? I say items, but it's like equipment, right? But they should pay attention to that too. I'm not saying always nerf to that or buff, but pay more attention to that too, because it helps a lot. And of course to pay attention to the cards at the same time, because sometimes they can help you a lot, and sometimes devs don't pay attention to that because they are like, okay, they know about the cards, right, to help the champion, but sometimes they neglect that because like they don't know what to do to that card. The day and night cycle for a map is good. They are showing that they want to do that to the game too, so it's good, but they need to pay attention to the players that play on low resolutions like that. They need to pay attention to that, because sometimes, you know, there is no lightning, and people, when it's night, you maybe the player can't see nothing, so they need to pay attention to that too. But like the champion seems interesting, a good kit for the game. I understand they are trying to innovate, like trying to put new kits for the game like that. It calls attention to people to play, but like, okay, it seems interesting. I'm gonna see how it's gonna work when the PTS comes, like it's gonna be Friday or Saturday, because the patches doesn't seem to be huge, so it's like that. It's gonna be Friday or Saturday. It's when the PTS comes, so it's gonna be interesting to see her kit, how it works like that. The talent for her, it's easy to see that is the level 8 that is the strongest one, and then the level 4, I think it's level 4, is the second one that's the best, and the default is like garbage almost. Say they need to buff that that talent that is the default one. But the character seems interesting, the character. But what I will say for the game, the skin, then skins, they are good. There are some good skins. Like for Saati, only the golden one and that is called Hot. They are good. The other isn't. And then those that is because of the Halloween. Those three, they are good because it's shoe that are new. The others are called pallets. The one it's like the two of curves, they are good. For the sky, it's only one that's good. The other is like, the color doesn't fit very well. And then of course you have those that for the edge, that's amazing. That for the ray too, but those are later in the patch that will come out. But those three that are in there, they are very good. But what I will say for the games, like they need, like, okay, they are all doing this. It's always good patch, right? But it's like, I think they need to innovate more the game, to call more people to come back to the game or to play the game, because this is a way to play. Say, right, okay, they put new kits for champions. Okay, I applaud to that. Day and night cycle is good too, but I think they need to, how I can say, is okay, innovate, but they need to do something huge to the game, to like the people that let the game goes out, that don't play anymore the game, right? Or people that don't know about the game, to say, okay, this game seems great. Or people that don't play anymore the game say, oh, want to come back to the game because of this. They need to do something huge to the game. I like what I will say, like improve the graphics is what I will say. First of all, improve the servers, because people are always criticizing about lag. So first of all, improve the servers. Then better optimization, because people talk about the frame drops. I always forget the word. Frame drops too. So optimize better the game. And then after those two things, hitbox too, because there is some issues with hitbox. Yes, it's not easy, but they need to improve that of the hitbox, and then do something huge to the game. After those three things that I say, do something huge to the game that call people back, like, oh my god, I want to come back to the game, or oh, I never heard about this, let me try out, and they go to play the game. they need to do something huge, because if they continue this way, that is a safe way, right? That okay, new champion, rework the maps, and like that, and then the balance and skins is the safe way. People can say, oh, but they are putting new kits. Okay, but it's always a safe way that they are doing. They need to do something huge that make people come back to the game. They need to do that, because like if they don't do nothing huge to the game, people, there will certain time that people will say there is no new things on the game. It's always same thing, and people start to leave. So what I will say, like, first of all, those three things that I said: optimization, fix hitbox, and fix the servers, and then like later improve the graphics. What I can say more? Talk about the esports, improve that to of the esports. Like there's a lot of things that you can do. You can see other games that they did, like the Dota 2 that was items. You can see League of Legends. It was items. You could see the drakes that changed the map when you are going to the first soul, right? When you defeat two dragons, then it changed. So like that makes people say, okay, let me come back to see these new mechanics or these new items. So they need to do something. What I will say is, like, at least change the graphics to captivate the people. More things, like they need to do stuff, because like, okay, it's always interesting when a new champion comes like that, but it's like we need something else. We need something more. And it's not okay, optimization first, hitbox, and fix the lag of the servers. These are the first three that you need to do first, and then something huge for the game that people say, I want to come back to the game, is what they need to do, is what I will say. So hope you guys enjoyed the patch notes for Paladins. On the PTS is to come a bit Friday or Saturday. It depends always how they release, because sometimes they can find a problem, right, on the PTS, so and they need to fix it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy patch notes. And if you have the PTS only exists on PC. So if you have the PTS on Friday or Saturday, you can go on there and try out the champion Saati. So hope you guys enjoy, and see you guys next time.